Yo, what's going on? My name is Matthew, also known as Creeasian. It's great to be here to share with y'all. Today we're going to learn some foundations, some basic moves, but also adding, your own style and building your own character within the dance. Breaking down, some simple patterns, steps that allow you to develop your own style. And I know what you think. Right away when you hear we're going to learn breakdancing, you think head spins, windmills, crazy flips. But today we want to keep it simple, allowing you to if you really want to explore, if you're keen on learning, developing more within this dancing vocabulary, then this class, this workshop allows you to have your introduction. Whether also any level, whether you're just learning today, or if you have a bit of experience, or if you're just brushing up on, you want to brush up on some of your foundation. I'm going to basically break it down like a story. There's a story, there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. We're going to open up different chapters and just break it down. So learning from the very top, getting down to the ground, ending with the freeze, build a bit of choreography, but also have a bit of freestyle there, allowing you to be free with all the moves I show you today and allow you to mix and match whatever you learn and take away from this class. Myself, I've been dancing for 20 years now as a b-boy, breakdancer, and I've been grass dancing for 8 years. The past 3 years, I've been touring with Juno Award-winning track called Red as a grass dancer, b-boy, rock dance, with my good sister, Angela Miracle Gladu. It's been an amazing journey. I love dance. Dance is definitely, my favorite passion. When it comes down to all the elements, it's the first thing that I learned. I also DJ, make music, throw block parties, do workshops, all that kind of stuff. And definitely, the love is still there. It's always been dance since I first got into it as a tiny tot. My late mom introduced me to powwow culture at a young age, since birth. That's how she supported our family. And then later on, learning about hip hop, and then going full circle, really learning, being challenged to learn my own style, to find how to develop my own style, which led me right back into my culture with grass dance. What I'm going to share with you is basically my approach, is how I've been able to take the influence from traditional and modern and put it with my story. And there's a lot of approaches that are very similar values that hip hop has, the same as indigenous culture, as myself being Cree, and it relates to a lot of different nations though too. If you really look at love, respect, humility, courage, truth, honesty, wisdom. These are all things, traits that also exist within hip hop culture when used, in a way to uplift people. And so today is, even through, whenever I teach, do workshops, I really try to, share that influence in my approach and how I'm able to still practice my culture, be inspired, and keep on learning, always trying to find ways to level up within this dance. Let's get right into it. I hope you're already ready. I hope you have some loose fit clothes. Me, I'm wearing a sweater. I tend to like to get a bit warm, but man, it's not hot, It's not hot. But anyways, let's get right from into it. Like I said before, beginning, middle, and end. We'll break it down so anybody out there can learn, whether it be the tiny tots to the mushrooms and cookums out there. Anybody could join, find a space, wherever you are, whether you're in your kitchen, your living room, your garage, wherever. If you're in your backyard, But keep it safe, I really encourage, don't do anything too crazy, don't push your body to where it hurts, just follow along as best as you can, right? So, with this group still going on, let's just follow along. The most important thing of this dance is the group, all right? Is always understanding music that's playing, sometimes it may not be a song that you like, but the groove will always be there from the percussion. What I got here is just a simple little break. Hear that snare, right? A bit of a swing. I could groove with my top of my head, bottom of my head. I could bend my knees, right? I could sway side to side, right? Hands also swaying. It's step, 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 step. Get bounce, be bouncy. Many different ways. It's all about really finding, your own groove and really playing with it, right? And so what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna just kind of walk through a bit of the moves I'm gonna show you. We'll turn up the music, but we'll break it down so that you can follow along, and then we'll do it to music to kind of develop as we build our vocabulary to dance, okay? So, from here, many different names for the moves, influences that come from many different styles, from salsa, martial arts, tap dancing, powwow dancing. There's so many different styles of dance that helped also develop this style. All right, so from the very top, what we're gonna do is learn a few top rock steps. Basically everything done on top, a lot of different influences that come from jazz tap to Lindy hop to salsa merengue to martial arts to power dancing. And what I really love sharing is kind of the approach, my influences through power dancing and being able to take both styles and kind of complement each other. So I'm going to share a bit of you. And this first step is popularly known as the Indian step, the Apache step. Again, just letting you know that a lot of influences, the styles that we learn all on top come from many influences from different cultural backgrounds. And this is what I really love about Cherokee, because the Indian step, you know what I mean? But very simple. All we're gonna do is we're gonna take our right leg. I'll be able to do the turnaround so you can follow exactly along, so it's a mirrored version. You can see while you're following at home or wherever you are. Right leg, I'm just gonna take like this and cross it over, simple like so. And then with my stepping there, that's one. Here, I'm gonna step back, just like that. Now with my left leg, it's gonna cross over, same thing, and I'm gonna step back. So you're like, okay, it's very simple. We're just stepping back and forth. Little two-step maybe, but we're gonna add more style to it, right? It's definitely important to have your arms also speaking with your body and your leg movements. Because when we walk, we don't walk with the same leg and same arm, kind of different style. Maybe, you're trying to walk that style, but naturally we walk swaying with opposite leg, opposite hands, and it just flows, right? So same idea is with this step, is when we're flowing with our arm, we're using our arms and our legs. All I'm gonna do here is, again, I'll do the turnaround version, but just showing you this way, is I'm gonna cross my arms just like this. With my right leg, I'm gonna step out in front. I'm gonna push my body weight forward and arms out just like so. You wanna have it nice and kind of strong. Think of like, a solid airplane, or whether you're an eagle, right? You just pick your favorite bird, whatever it may be. But here I'm gonna have a nice strong arm posture, right? And then what I'm gonna do is step back, original position, crossing arms. Then the left leg is gonna do the exact same, being on the other side. Very important to be symmetrical, if you go left, you're gonna use the right. And step there, arms out, then we step back. On the count, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a jump on the one, right? So I'm gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8, and we go 1, crossing arms. Then with the right leg, we're gonna step right across, just like that. 2, then we step back. 3, left leg. 4, step back. 5, then we go 6, 7, 8, holding it there. All right, cool. So we can go back to the top, but this time I'll do it this way, so you can follow along. From right here, now is, again, crossing arms. We're gonna do the jump with my right leg. I'm crossing it over my left, just like this, shoulder length, right? Arms nice and strong, right, out. Then we step back, all right? Arms crossed. No need to join for that this time. That's just at the beginning. So So now we take our left leg and then we cross it over our right, open nice and strong. Then we step back, right? So again, let's go for the top, I'll count you in, and we'll continue the 8 count. Just follow along the best as you can. Here we go. So it goes 5, 6, 7, 8. We go jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool? So first step. That's the Indian step right there. There's many ways to also open up doors to allow you to also move around, create different patterns within that, and kind of, like I said, open different doors to allow you to create your own style. We'll do it to the beat now. Let's try it this way. All right. So I'll do it with you this way. Follow along. Keep that moving. Anytime the music starts or ends, I want you to keep on bobbing, music, rocking, right? Use that rock. Okay? So here we go. Remember the jump and the right leg, okay? Go to the top, like so. It goes 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on. Keep that groove. Alright? Again. Just so we got it, and then we'll go to the next move. So it goes 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on. That groove. Always important. Stay moving. Stay grooving. Yeah. Alright. Let me get this here. Hope y'all working up a sweat. Again, very thankful to be here to share with y'all. I've been dancing with the tribe called Bread again for the past 3 years. Being fortunate to share, culture, my passion for hip hop, my passion for my traditional culture, my Cree culture, and also, dance with my sister Angela, Miss Chief Raka. But yeah, it's great also to share, with youth and anybody out there really, keen on learning. It's never too late. If you just want to keep it simple, have little grooves you can use, a little dance party online for now. But yeah, it's really great to be able to, perform, but also really important to share these skills I've been able to learn throughout the years. Fortunate enough to learn from, pioneers of the dance, really good homies, from people that I've battled to people that I've been able to build with, these past 20 years in dance. So now that we learned the very top, the first thing we do, open up our chapter, our book, reading our story, very first chapter, top rock. So the simple Indian step that I showed you, I'll show you one more step though too, and then we'll do a get down into a bit of footwork, and then end it off with a freeze. All right, so here we go. So now we learned the Indian step. I'll show you cross over. This one is all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my left leg, I'm gonna step with the left, and with the right leg, I'm gonna step out. Upper body going like so, and then stepping back. Left leg, step out. Left leg, step in. Right leg, step out. Right leg, step in. All right? So the count would be, starting with my left as a step, 1. All right? So I'll go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Then I go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Cool. Let's try it more faster. From the top, then we'll do it to music. So remember, left leg step, right leg out. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Now, to add in our arms. So when I'm stepping out, I'm going to have my arms out. When I step in the middle, I'm going to push out. So it's going to look like this. I'm going to go step and out. Step with the right and then out. Show you this way. Step with the left, out, right, out, left, out, right, out. All right? So let's try that out. From the very top, remember step with the left, arms forward, right? So I'll do it this way, then that way. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From this way. So left, remember? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome, awesome. So let's try the beat. Here we go. All right, remember groove? I'll do it this way, then the other way. From the top. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn around. Keep that groove, right? I turn around, not you. Stay looking this way. All right? Now your arms. You can do it with no legs. This is that snare. Remember, hands always in the snare. Keep that groove, right? Go. From the top, side step. Here we go. It goes 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up. Keep that groove, right? Be silly, be serious, right? Again, thank you. Have me here. We're going to keep on moving up, keep on building. So we learned 2 top rocks. We learned the Indian step and we learned the side step, all right? We can go on more, that opens more doors. I'll give you those 2 for now to build with. I'm going to help you build also going down to the ground, right? We're going to put those 2 together and then add it on so that we can go down to the ground. Cue, so, shout. From the top, I'm going to start it off just like this. From here, what we did with the jump on the 1, I'm going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, jump. Remember from the very top, we're going to do the Indian step. And so 1, then I go 2, I go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right? From here, we're going to add on and put the side step with it. So when I come back, I'm going to go step. I'm going to go right. Then step. Left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right? Break it down, but let me do it the other way so you kind of understand and you can do it along with me. Okay? So from the very, very top, we're going to go jump. Crossing arms, right leg, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, my bad. From the top. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right? From here, we're going to step back with our left. 1. Now with the right leg, we step to the right. 2, step back in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ending on the 8th there. So let's put those 2 counts together. Then with music, okay? So from the very top, we go 5, 6, 7, 8. We go jump. 1, cross. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The side step. Left, hands out to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool? Kind of confused. If you're confused, it's all good. We'll just keep on doing it. We'll do it to the rhythm though too, to the music. Maybe I'll change up the drum. All right. From the top. So 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop. Groove, right? So let's just 2 together. Now what I want to do is bring you down to the ground. Bring you down to the ground so we can learn, put some footwork. Let me get this set up. All right, all right. So here, show you from this way. Let's go through it quick. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, left leg out, I'm going to take this left leg, I'm going to cross it over my right, arms out. They're going to act as a propeller. I'm going to swing my body, upper body to go around. It's like a propeller, helicopter, whatever. It's going to go clockwise, and my legs will also follow. So I'm going to go turn and kind of come back to here. But what I'm going to do is I'll also go down to the ground with the kneel down, which we're going to go down to the 0 position. So let's go from right here where I step out, arms out, left leg, cross over. I'm going to spin all the way back to the front, same time crouching down, just like so, right? I know not just like so. Some of you, it's not really natural to always sit like this, but this is what's called the 0 position, which allows you to be able to move in all directions. From in front of you, behind you, the sides, and using your legs, which comes from footwork, the name comes from footwork, is doing different patterns that you maybe learn from the top and you bring down to the bottom, or you start to develop your own style as you go along, right? So back up, shake those knees, shake those knees. Going from, and I'm kind of going through it fast, but we'll still slow it down, break it down to kind of help you, everybody catch up, or just, again, you're here to learn at your own pace. You're also able to review the class later on after that too. So we're just going to go from when you step out like this. So I'm going to go from this way so you can see. I'm stepping left out, arms out, left leg, cross over. I'm going to propel all the way and go down here. I can also go to my kind of sitting on the 1 here and having my 1 knee up. So showing you this way. I can go down to here, right? And this allows me to kind of have a bit more balance. I'm sitting on the back of my heel, using the ball on my foot as well, all right? So, one more time, I'll show you from this way. Here, left leg, cross over, using my arms, turn all the way around, and crouching down, just like so. Cool? All right. So this one now, we're gonna get some more work, okay? So a lot of stuff we learned top to prepare, and this is where we're gonna learn a few groundwork moves, all right? So here, preparing yourself, again, it's why it's important to stretch. Give yourself, if you're feeling it, roll your ankle a little, and then good way. Tighten up those knees, right? From here, I'm going down from my get down, so I'll show you how I'm from here. Again, I'll show you from this way, then the other way. I'm out here, cross my leg, lapel, down. This is my get down. Simple get down. Little corkscrew or turn around, spin around, get down. From here, I'm gonna use my legs and support my body. And what better way, it's like kind of like a tripod, using your upper body strength and lower body, but you don't necessarily need to have like crazy muscles. This dance allows all shapes and forms, all shapes bodies to be able to learn and forward. It's just all about doing what you can do and then kind of building on top of that. For me, I'm not that flexible, so there's certain moves I can't do, but also from learning and practicing before, kind of that muscle memory allows me to do things I wasn't allowed to, when I wasn't able to do before. So it's just really learning, learn at your own pace. No right or wrong here, do the best as you can. From here, again, I'm going down to 0. I'm gonna support my body by creating a tripod with my body, or you could think of them as like tiki poles. Creating, a freeze or a footwork, preparing yourself to do different moves. And what we're going to learn is to get down into footwork. Okay. From here, support my body. I can put my hand flat, or you could have it in like kind of like a gecko position, allowing you to have a more wide grip of the floor, giving you a different level. But here, just to, I've learned that way though too, is I've also injured my thumb by, dislocating it, by pushing it more. But for now, we can go flat hand. This move, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stretch out my body, but not too much, okay? No rattling on, I'll get right into it, is I'm gonna create different angles, right? So I'm gonna go from one angle, think of it as like there's the north, south, east, west. I'm gonna go northwest, and I'm gonna go northeast, or northeast, as such, going this angle and that. So using here, my legs are gonna kick out, shoot out, a little kick out. I'm not gonna reach them out too far, not all the way, just a little. So I go out and then back in to my 0 position. From here, I'm gonna switch hands, upper body, and then use my legs. Kick out this way, out and then in, okay? It's a bit work, I know. We'll try it again, and then we'll rest our legs, okay? So, switching hands, I go out and then in, switch, out, in, okay? To give you the idea how I started, so again, I'm going from here, cross, turn all the way down, support my body, out, in, and we'll leave it at that, all right? Shake those legs. Shake those legs all about. See, let's go for time. Hope y'all can take something away from this. So again, piecing them all together. We'll get into the music, put it to the drums as you go along, and develop from the start to the very end. So now that we're learning the kick out, I'll go back this way so you can see from this way. Again, I did the spin, so from here, cross, spin, down. I put my right hand down, put my legs at an angle together, kicking them together, but in just short distance, and then back in. Switch upper body, switch to the left. Now my legs go to the right at an angle, out, in. Cool? Then from there, what I'm going to get you to do is now you're going to go backwards out. You're just going to go backwards. Boom. Cool? So how it would look from this angle is I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to add another step, 6, 7, 8. Boom. All right. As you go along, adding more vocabulary, Make sure we got this all lined up. So let's go right from the very top, so I don't get everybody confused over and over. If you are, it's all good. We'll, again, I always revise from the very, very top. Let me do it this way so we can all do it along with each other. So from the very top, remember, we start off with a jump, arms crossed. So we go 1, right leg, step, cross over, arms strong, out to the side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then left leg step, right leg out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Left leg over, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll keep it at that. Cool? Keep it at that. I know you go on a lot of levels. I'm challenging you. That's what it's really all about, is taking the most simplest things and then, adding the more difficulty to it. It's, in one workshop, we're definitely not going to learn it all, or some of you may catch on really quick, which is really awesome, and really encourage anybody, that does also, learn very, very fast, picks up on the moves, is also share with your neighbor, your friend, your siblings, whoever you're learning with, and share that though too. If you're figuring it out a lot quicker, it's definitely important to have those leadership roles in the community, and sharing, sharing is caring. Definitely encourage you, anything that you learn today, take them and share them with whoever. Then develop your own style though too. But yeah, let's get into it. Back to the very top, we'll go through a bit more faster so that we could also go to the beat, okay? So here we go, from the very, very top. Just walk through it a bit faster, then to the beat. So counting in, remember the jump. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll keep it there. We'll add on next one, okay? After we do this one to the beat. I know the kick out could be difficult, it's your first time, but it's just one move that I'm going to show you that allows you to choose that one, and you can choose another one. I'm going to give you a couple other ones as we go in, all right? So yeah, music. Remember groove? All right, from the top, remember hands, forward with those hands. With that jump, off the top, it goes 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. All right? Cool. Again. Let me hear you say, yeah. All right, one more time, action. Make sure y'all got that. Follow along. I'll do it with y'all, do it with me. You grab a drink of water. Make sure you get H2O, right? H2O. But after this, give it a little, grab a drink break, all right? To the top. Goes 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now we'll raise your hands. Anybody have questions? Any questions? Playing with you. Again, I hope you're having fun. It's a special thing for me to be able to share it. And so I love doing it. I love performing, but also I do love teaching. Allows me to really recap on things that I may have forgotten about or just need to refresh on them and develop, old styles turn into new styles. You take a bit of this, you take a bit of that, bang, bang, boom. You start to really fall in love with the process of, learning and just building on top of your vocabulary. It allows you to really speak, with the words, your vocabulary, and dance. Not necessarily with your words, orally, but really with your movements. And the more you explore, the music just becomes natural. Whatever song that's on, preferably especially with breaks. This dance is, the hip hop, boom bap, breaks. But then when you just, go into other styles like house, there's many different funk, West Coast, East Coast, all that. Just really studying with music, learning your music, and also being open to new music though too, to challenge yourself in this dance. So a lot of it, with the foundation, you can apply it to anything out there, just as long as you listen to that rhythm, you catch the time signatures or whatever, you get really nerdy. You can get into those in-between beats, but yeah, if you get a drink of water, stay hydrated, you got a little breather, let's keep it going, all right? So from the very, now that we learned from the Indian step, side step, to the kind of the spin down into the kick out, what I want to add in after the kick out is we go kick out, I want you to go backwards. This allows you to learn, I want to show you a shuffle, okay? So from here, I just kick to the diagonal, 1, that's 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna put my hand forward, I'm gonna shoot it back, and both hands could go down, or one hand, but here preferably, let's just keep it here, kind of like a push-up. Could rest though too, is you could go on your knees for now. I'm just going to show you don't have to follow along exactly just now. I'm going to show you this angle so you can see it from this way, but also so you can see it from the other way as well. So here, I just reach back, my legs are kind of like a push-up but bent, my knees are bent. I'll show you from the side version, so just like so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lean my body to one side and scissor legs and cross over with one leg. With my right over my left. So I go here, then I go back, then I go the other side. Left over the right, here, then back. Right? How about this way? Showing you. Again, from here, legs bent. I'm going to go right over left, and then back, cross over, cross back, cross over, cross back, cross over, cross back, cross over, cross back. All right, that should be a workout, right? It's definitely a good workout. This move will definitely open up more, more shuffles as you learn them. But to keep it simple, we're just going to do one on one side, the other side, and then we're going to finish it off. And then we'll have a full routine, and then we'll run through the routine. Cool. But yeah, let's go from the very, very top. Very, very top of the routine, so we keep on building. Let me get these beats. We're lined up. No need for music now. Just challenging you to take from the very top building, and then we'll put it all together. And so you could mix and match whatever way you want. So then to go. So here we go. From the top, counting a bit faster, or in tune with the beat that we got running, all right? So it goes a little something like 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, step. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, cross. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stall here, but we'll keep the count, holding it, 0 position. I'm gonna put my hands forward, put my legs back. 1, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we go 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. All right. And it'll turn around, or we'll just freeze it as we're on the ground. We'll figure that one out, all right? One more time, we're gonna go from the very top, okay? From very top. Indian step, side step, turn around, twist down, corkscrew down, to kickouts, into a shuffle, and then we'll end it there with a freeze. Cool? So, I'll do it from this way, and then you can follow along exactly. Just to give you the idea, showing you, performing it for you, okay? You can take a break, take a breather, drink your H2O, wherever you are, and then we'll go together. So this one I'll do, take a little rest, and then when I turn around, do the hokey pokey, we'll do it together, all right? Okay, so, from the top, I'm gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, let's switch that. I know we can do better. I want to make sure we get it properly, smoothly, okay? So, rewind. What I'm going to do there is after we do the kick out, I'm going to go 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do a zip up. 1, 2, all right? 3, and freeze. Okay? So you have levels. Switching it up, because I want to make sure I give you some quality levels to this. So it allows you to kind of play around, and you can add in whatever in between. Okay? So rewinding, don't want to confuse you too much, is again, we'll do the kick out, still keep that, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're going to do a zip up. I'll show you again. I'll just show you from here. My bad. But I want to give you quality, all right? So here we go. Doing a kick out, this way, that way. Bring it in, break it down. So I go 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, jump up, legs, arms open, and then zip, just like that, all right? You can get my arms, again, I have that grass dance influence. Arms are definitely a factor, those shapes, those angles, right? I just zipped up from here. Now I'm gonna do another turn. Last time we put the left over right. Now we're gonna switch it right over left. I'm gonna do a full spin. This time I'm gonna go down to one knee, just like so, a thinking pose. Cool? Attitude, it's all about attitude. Cool? So here we go. From the top, I'll do it now that I broke it down, and then once I turn around, hokey pokey, you do it with me, okay? So here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on 4. All right. Let's try the music. Say yeah. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me put it back. Yeah. I like this one. Has that crash. From the top. Yeah, I got you. Get that groove. From the top. Go with me. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I almost did another one. See, you got caught. Gives you the break. Shake it out. Woo. Remember, turn around. I messed it up. That was my bad. My bad. We'll make up for it. Here we go. Here we go. So from there, let's just go from the part as if I did the 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So if I was turning this way, so after I did the get up, right? So you kick out, up, out, then zip up, boom. Right leg over left, turn, boom. Alright? Let's do it. From the top. Keep that groove. Let me see move. Keep that groove in. Always important. Alright. Count you in. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright? We'll end it there. We'll end it there. But let's go. Let's go. Keep that groove going. From the top. Like this. Remember, it's Indian step, side step, the spin down, the 2 kickouts, left and right, the zip up, the corkscrew onto our thinking pose, onto one knee. Alright? Here we go. The top. Get a groove, get a groove, catch that groove, right? Gives you a breather. Step with those legs. If you got any of the 90s babies out there, I know you know this one. Take it. Alright, here we go. From the top. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright? Feel like maybe we get a little attitude. We got a lot of time, we got a bit of time. Add after the zip. So here, 1, 2, we go 3, 4. Let me think. I got some more for you. I got some more for y'all. Spicy. You know what I mean? Add more style. It's deadly. Alright. Alright, so then zip up. 1, 2. Nah. My mind's racing. Just keep it simple still, but again, I have that spice. So I go zip up, from here, zip up, 1, 2. I'm gonna go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. I'm adding too much there. Not too much, but you know what I mean? Let's keep it simple. I'm losing it here. Talking to myself, the camera. But yeah, here we go. Keep it original. I know I'm confusing. But now let's go back to the original. We'll go to the original turnaround freeze from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple as that. Leaving with some attitude, style, right? Freeze, if you want to do a freeze, arms out. You can go thinking, arms, and back, whatever you want to do. It's about your character, your style. So I'll leave that last piece when we go to the knee. You do your own freeze, right? Right? That's what it's all about, is developing your own style within this dance. Taking the most simplest moves. That's what I'm showing you here today. This workshop, as you can see, it's very bare bones, but this here, the simple steps I showed you today, will allow you to also explore different moves and different patterns. Really stop the beat. So explaining again is most of these will allow you to explore and take you, into different movements, different patterns. The more and more you study, it's really like a good analogy would be for my good brother Q-Rock, is when he does graffiti, he has a thing what's called a style called Make the Letters Dance. And it says it for itself right there, in the same movements as, you create letters within your movements, though, too, patterns. And so you want to be able to take those patterns and turn them into dance moves. It's really focusing with this style, like the original style of this dance. It is a dance. There is also the dynamic moves from head spins, air flares, and all the crazy flips. But when you really get down to the core, it's really important to know your grooves, rhythm, and just understanding music, knowing when to hit different beats, whether it be on a time signature of 4/4, or you're hitting in between the ghost notes. It's getting really nerdy as you explore more. And I think it's these things are also practiced and taught within our own culture, though, too. When you're learning different songs, when you're a power singer, you could learn the crow hop. You could learn the sneak up. You could learn straight songs. There's round dance songs, and so all these have different rhythms, though, too, and different patterns. And so taking those concepts and thinking that way, same with your dance, will allow you to kind of explore more with the movements and kind of like come up with your own analogies and your own approach. And it's really important for myself as an artist to not share with you in a way to make you dance like me. I want to be able to share so that you'll learn to dance like your own self. Of course, take influences, take little inspirations, but more importantly, kind of walk away with it so that you dance like you. Having, of course, your lineage, though, too. There's depending what area you come from, you're going to have a certain style. You could see this also within powwow, though, too. Is certain families have a really specific style and a groove, though, too, which I really dig. That's why I really truly love being able to bring the ideas of both styles together and complementing each other in a way where I'm not disrespecting. I'm still want to follow protocol with traditional grass dance, but also, you know, contribute in a way, pushing it, not in a way to veer away from our culture traditionally, but also contribute to it so that, you know, others can be inspired that feel that they don't belong within our circle, you know, our indigenous youth being proud to practice their heritage and their dances and their languages. But I'm rambling on. We're almost at the end of the class. We'll go through the routine a couple more times and then we'll end it there. Again, I really appreciate the opportunity to share this way. It's really different for me to teach in front of a camera when it's really about interaction, and I really encourage that once you know, able to do so is really, you know, find people that you love dancing with, learning, you know, about other styles, even like watching like cartoons and movies, learning, you know, there's many different things you could be inspired from shapes and letters. But yeah, let's get to it, to the beats. Last couple times, routine, and then we'll finish at that. Again, thank you for allowing me to share, and big ups to everybody partaking. I know y'all working out those legs, arms, you know, maybe stretch after those too, very important. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's go right back in. Cool? I'll do it this way, then I'll do it with you, okay? So you don't gotta do it now, but when I turn around, you follow with me, okay? Just showing you how it looks. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool? Simple. And then as we go along, we explore more, you know? I'm gonna leave that up to you. I'll share a couple moves though too, really quick at the end. Maybe you can explore. Yada, 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 bing, bang, boom. You got your style. All right, let's do it together. Ready? Get up, come on, get up. You in the back. Like this. You go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cruise. Here. All right. Again. Last time. Once you're moving, grooving. Here we go. Last time routine with the music. I'm going to show you to end it off. One more movement. I almost forgot about. I want to share with you to kind of help more with what we're doing today. From the top, routine. Here we go. Get into it. I want you to groove. Side to side. Count you in. It goes 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Give yourself a round of applause. Right? It's tough. Simple moves can be tough. You know, it's how you run your body, how you understand and working up that muscle memory. You don't got to be the toughest person in the room. A lot of this is just like, it's like how martial arts was created. It was created for anybody that can learn. Anybody can learn, whether they're strong in mass and brute strength, or whether they're, you know, tall, limber, or skinnier. You know, it's really allows everybody to you know, experiment and find ways that you enjoy moving. Right? Some of you may enjoy the stuff on top and want to do, you know, strictly stuff on top because maybe you're a power dancer yourself and you want to use, influences that come from these steps. And you can also see how they're very similar also too to power steps as well. They complement each other very well. But the more and more you learn different patterns. What I was getting into there is allowing yourself to kind of explore and put those different influences into your steps. So again, challenge yourself, whether you're really good at the stuff on the top or you're more better at the stuff going down to the ground. And also share that with others. Share that with your friends, family, your peers, and all that. Before we go, I want to show you one more movement though too that allows you to work at home. Don't necessarily have to do it to music. A lot of this stuff allows you to kind of drill and practice to kind of, again, build that muscle memory to develop your own, right? So I'm going to leave you with this last move, which is one of my favorite footwork pieces, footwork patterns, created by B-Girl, New York. It goes by the name of Baby Love. And the footwork step pattern is called Baby Love, named after B-Girl Baby Love. Many different, you're going to hear different maybe vocabularies though too. People call it scrambles. Just depends, who you learn from. But this is what I was shared with, so I kind of just, I go off of what my peers kind of share with me and influences. But this one is going to involve basically what we were kind of doing before. Again, last move, I'm pushing you on. You're learning lots. It seems, there's little, but also lots, but here we go. What I'm going to do, I'll show you from this way because you actually have a way better idea. I'm going to go push-up position, not my legs full spread out. What I'm going to do is taking my left leg, I'm going to cross it over my right? And then I'm going to take my right leg and then bring it back. And then now my left leg is going to cross back behind and then bring it back forward. Same time, I use my hands to kind of go in a clockwise version. So what I'm going to show you first, I'll show you from this way, you'll see the rotation of it, but then I'll show you again to kind of break it down, okay? So I would start here, you can see this angle is, I use my body, arms to kind of walk in a circle, staying in a circle, think of like, the medicine wheels. You got to create that all the way around you. So I go cross over, back, under, back, over, back, under, back, over, back, under, back, over, back, under, back, over, back. All right? Are you ready? All right. One more time. Just giving you a last minute move. Again, because I'm just showing you, I broke down from top rock to a get down and to some quick freezes and to end it off with a spin into a freeze, our knee freeze. All right. So this stuff you could add on. It's really taking all the steps I showed you and kind of mixing and matching them, and then kind of, if you have your own steps though too, you could put them together, right? Put the pieces together. So from here, scramble, Baby Love. I'll do it from this way. So again, I'm going to go cross over, cross under, using my hands to kind of go clockwise. Go in a clock motion. Keeping a circle over, back, under, back. Over, back, under, back. Over, back, under, back. Over, back, under, back. Back, under, back. So you're kind of creating this circle walking motion with your hands to kind of prepare yourself to go in this circular motion. And you can practice also going the other way, right? So it's really important to, once you learn one way, it's really, not important, but it helps you have more vocabulary in your dance. I think we're coming up to the last few minutes. I hope everybody, took something from this. If you had difficulty learning any of the steps, you could always go back onto the video. But for good measures, let's go to the beat one last time on the routine. All right? Here we go. Get that groove. Yeah. Walk around. Yeah. Get height. All right. Here we go. The top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Sweet. There you have it. My name is Creeasian, Matthew, also known as Creeasian. Again, thank you for having me here as a guest. Big shouts out to Lunacy, aka Miss Chief Raka. I think the next class will be a joint class. We'll be figuring that out for y'all. And again, feel free to leave comments in the video. If you have any questions, I'll definitely be glad to answer. If you want more videos, we'll definitely we'll get more into that. We got another one coming up with me and Ange, Miss Chief Raka. But yeah, man, it's again, I keep repeating myself, but it's very thankful to be able to share this way, and I hope y'all walk away with a bit of the moves, whether you're going to use them at your next birthday party, your barbecue jam, or maybe your next dance party in your kitchen. Who knows? Whatever you want to do, dance off with your aunties, uncles, your mushrooms, cookums, your moms and pas. But again, thank you so much for allowing me to share, and I will see you again soon. Peace.